every time I hear that you're going to be somewhere, I have to show up. No,
Oh
send me
wow.
an Hey, me and Carlos got this podcast. I really want y'all to come. We on the show. Carlos gonna be there too. Y'all come on. I got y'all some tickets. How about you already have the people you expect to show up, some tickets set to the side?
Here, Kimmi, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, if I had something going on where I had a really big event, or something like that, really in real life, you guys would get a separate invitation, like in your inbox. Like, hey, I got a whole seat, a little area for my people. All you gotta do is have this at the door or whatever it might be. Girl, you own it. I
I
love
just
that.
think it's
That
unfair.
is good.
On the radio. Girl, I might not listen to the radio. I might not follow the
Uh-oh.
same social media sites that you posting your flyer on. I might really not have known anything about it. If you really want someone to be there for you, you invite them.
Erica, you agree with that? Erica?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. I mean, she could have invited
that was
the
a
I
slow
don't
yes.
know. I mean, I feel like you want the people to show you the support, and I think it's reasonable. If you can send the invites, I guess you should, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if the relationship is fractured or fragile, can you actually expect people to show up if you guys are barely making it, to a phone call or whatever, what I'm saying, communication wise? Can you really expect them just to show up to a function just because y'all just got back cool recently? Like
Mm-hmm.
reality. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion about that.
No,
Like the girl said her mama had cancer. She didn't even know that. Let's be clear. I love your mama. You didn't even know the girl
How?
mama had cancer.
Uh-uh.
Not saying that she had to tell that. I'm just saying that just shows how close the temperature of your relationship is
that
at this
shows how
time. You didn't really know what was going on.
if she would have ever called Kimmi would have told her. Kimmi would have been like, girl, my mom has cancer. That just tells me you ain't called Kimmi and Kimmi ain't called you. Y'all don't talk. Y'all are not friends. You are co-workers. Get the labels correct.
Oh
Co-workers.
my God. Oh my God.
And
Wow. Yeah.
saying this out of
Mm-hmm.
love to Melody because I do like Nell. But Melody, you have to show up for other people on this show because you're the common denominator of people don't like you. So you're the one that's like, oh, but I showed up for you. You have to because where
You're
else
an
you gonna
exec.
be? Nobody else trying to film with you.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Cause oh no. Damn.
not nobody trying to film with Shawty
But were
Love.
they? Were they? They weren't. Everybody was against Mel, and I'm not saying that it's all her fault because a lot of that
Right.
stuff is on Mel's side. But
Mm-hmm.
when you have a TV show to produce
Mm-hmm.
and you're the person that nobody likes, you do have to extend that olive branch if you want to continue filming said show because people will ice you out and not film with you.
Wait a minute. Doesn't she have? Wait, hold on. Doesn't she have? This is a comment. I'm sorry, a comment. Does she have to? Because it's her show. Let's be real now. And because she is the bigger person, the rest of them are haters. That's why they didn't show up because they didn't have awesome fans. What?
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say
They
that.
got they listen. They got listen. Y'all can come for me. I don't care. Cause judge your mama. You gotta. She got that. Whoever that person is, they gotta be a Melanie fan because that makes no sense. That makes not a lick of sense. You either gonna show up or show out. And first and foremost, just because she's an executive producer on the show does not make it her show. We can start there too.
They get fired every season. Every season, the
And,
executive producer
and
is getting fired.
listen, okay, look at what's the girl's name who sleep who Destiny Desiree, whatever the girl's name is,
Not
who
Desiree.
whatever her name is. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That was up there with the one that got nothing but air between his ears.
Oh
What's
my
his
god.
name? Y'all know what?
Moses
There
and
it is. Y'all
Sonny.
know
Mm-hmm.
there her an executive producer that was an executive producer for this very show that we were speaking of that ain't on the that ain't an executive producer no more. Get the fuck out of here.
Lord.
Can we
Lord.
address one comment, Kamisha? Can we address one
Go
comment?
ahead.
And I don't like this person, so please don't take it personally. But I don't like when people say you should be nice to them because they gave you a job. You know what? Plenty of
No.
people have
Cause
given
there's a
me
whole bunch of motherfuckers that I work with that I don't really like, but I just gotta work with them. I don't care.
And just because I give you a job don't mean I have to for a lifetime kiss your ass. You may have given me an opportunity, but it's my personality, it's my talent, it's my skill set that keeps me in this opportunity. I don't owe you anything. I'm doing a service for you. I'm showing up to work. You're giving me a check. I don't have to kiss your ass because you said you're hired.
And that's period. Your job description does not have that in the description, baby. It's not there. It's what your job is, not that. So I didn't understand that statement. So
your boss ass every day. Do you kiss your boss ass every day?
No,
show up to work.
Nobody kiss. Well, no. The minute I said nobody, people do that. So wait a minute. Only the talent skill set that the Scots. I don't either. I'm sorry. Well, the talent skill set that the Scots have is talking shit about Melody and copy all of her money and make a move. So what? You mean copy what she's doing? Are you saying copy what she's doing?
Because ain't the Scots in real estate? Melody's not in real estate.
They are. She has. I looked at her stuff the other day. She has her makeup line is doing very well. Her music. I thought that was her lane. Right?
I mean, originally she was in real estate. She and Martell were in real estate in the beginning until they broke up and they had to dissolve their company or whatever. And so, so here's the thing. I don't know. Like, I do feel like I do feel like there is some jealousy there on the cast. I will say that. I do agree with that to some extent. I think the cast, because Melody is sort of like the Nene, you know what I'm saying? So
the Nene, girl.
The what?
That's what I think. That's what I think. What? I think she's the Nene Leakes of this. That's what I think of the show. Like, to me, she is the person that kind of went the hardest, and and has
you on your own. That's you on your own with that one. The Nene.
No, well, Erica, elaborate why you say that though. I'm actually curious.
Because to me, it was a new franchise, and to me, it was really because to me, it wasn't. Melody and Martell have really, like, their storyline has basically been the entire show the whole time, honestly. So
Melody
to me,
they are watching.
I'm not saying that, but that's what the producers have produced every single season, period. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? I will say that I like what Kimmi is doing. I like Kimmi as a person and stuff. But I feel like in terms of how the show has been produced, they have ridden on Melody and Martell. And really, Martell seems crazy half the time. So to me, I feel like in terms of, like, not saying that Nene has had her crazy moments too, but to me, I think they both were sort of breakout stars from the franchise. So that's what I'm saying, where it's like this was something new, the housewives were new, and both of them sort of broke out.
Okay, so I kind of really like what Eric is also saying, to be honest. Now misbehaving, everybody's saying that Melody's if Melody's the Nene of the Love and Marriage Huntsville, why are the ratings low? Jesus Christ.
Okay, so let's be realistic, okay? All of the Love and Marriage, the Love and Marriage franchise ratings are low in general, okay? They had 150,000 people tune into the Love and Marriage DC premiere for the last season, and we wait 15 months for it. Okay, so let's be realistic. We don't even know if Love and Marriage Detroit is coming back. They too busy trying to get Ready to Love Detroit off the ground. So let's be realistic. The Love and Marriage franchise as a whole ratings is low. It ain't just this one. This one just the most popular because this is the most dramatic and problematic. But I digress, because you don't see nobody else on the Love and Marriage franchise, Detroit and DC, that's in jail. Multiple people from this season is in jail. Martell done went to jail. Destiny then is identity theft and fraud and whatever else she done did. Little Miss Scammer. We don't have. They are the most problematic and dramatic. That's why it's still going on.
Hold on. Now she said the ratings are affected by blackouts. You really love this show.
No,
so
girl. Look at the last.
Listen, every season. Every
which
season.
One? Which one? This one? No, which one?
The one where
Dina's
is the Drew Sidora, not the Nene, but the Drew Sidora.
Excuses. So it's safe to say Melody is the Drew. I'm not messing with y'all with the
Not
plus one.
Drew. Y'all gonna get us put off the internet. I'm not fucking with y'all today.
So Dina's in the chat and says Mel is one of
Hi, Mama.
the Mel is one of the one who pitched the show to Carlos. The same way Nene pitched the show to Real Housewives. Nene and Mel were the center, and they brought on their friends. Come on, Rasheed Queen and building. Let's go.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you.
Yes, my girl.
And all that to say,
hit the
I mean,
like
that's
button,
not
guys.
all that to say. Like Real Housewives of Atlanta has also fallen off. Like if we talking ratings, so
There we
that
go.
just
Come
all
on
I'm
now.
saying is they both were breakout personalities of the franchises, and the franchises built something off of these people. That's just how it was. Okay, I'm not Team Melody or Team Nobody. That's what happened. And you know what I'm saying? Now I have time. And to me, very much like Nene, to me, I want to see more of Melody's actual life. Like it's almost like she is, you know, I want to see, are you dating, girl? Like I want to see some other stuff. So
me too.
I don't know about
Me
that.
too. I really want to see because they really feel like this show has centered so much around her. I do want to see other things that she's doing. She has new music out and all these things, and her makeup is always centered around her and Martell drama. So I would like to see a little bit more of what else is going on besides the divorce that's been going on for 15 years and the myths behind that. Like Jesus Christ, like I've never seen so much divorce problem has been going on for over. This is crazy. Like, I mean, can we? Who's the new guy in your life? Like, is he gonna have a problem with that? Because the more I watch it, it's like, is it really her, or is he really just not? He crazy for real, for real.
Martell is crazy
and won't let her live her life. Like I don't even get their situation, to be honest. Like, is he just building for the camera?
If I can't have
this
you,
a
nobody
character?
can. That's the vibe that Martell gives.
You got a whole baby mama side piece, grits and gravy, and on the side or whatever.
Grits is normally the main dish, so she's more like the biscuit from Popeyes. But go ahead.
First of all, ma'am, you can check me, ma'am, all you want to, but grits can be a side dish as well. I'm just naming food. Anyway, really truly. So I ain't got time for your correct da-da-da. Like yesterday. I ain't doing it with you. So
okay.
Anyway, great gravy, corn. Let me get it aside.
We call her coleslaw.
Broccoli.
Coleslaw.
Okay. Coleslaw. So what I'm saying is we didn't brought her up into the mix, even though we don't use her name like we call blogger. See, I don't know. I just think that Martell to me gives that he's trying to build his character every year. And I feel like Melody trying to escape it. And I would like to see more of Melody, like dating, music, whatever, not just him. Because I want to do a review this year, and I get tired of seeing that already. I'm getting sick of it. Sorry. I don't know how y'all been watching all this time. I just don't know.
Now we already on episode 4 and we sick of it. I'm tired of these people.
She gets on my nerves. Please. She on fire in the kitchen and on the mic, okay?
Are we channeling EB? Are we channeling EB today?
Yeah,
EB.
Not yet.
Oh Lord Jesus, help me! Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Well, let me ask you this. Since we're on this, I have a question about this, because to me, when I was watching the episode, now that Martell has been convicted, I even feel a ways about him being in the intro, because I'm like, why? How many scenes now that he's actually been convicted of something? Like, at what point are we like? I was kind of looking sideways that he was still filming, but I was like, maybe they filmed these episodes a while ago. But I do feel a ways that, I mean, and I know things happen in court. People can be wrongfully convicted, and I know he has appealed it or whatever. But still, I'm like,
that's a little extreme, ain't it?
I don't know.
I didn't say Martell has character. I'm saying he's building the character that is Martell. Lord, go ahead. What you say, Kimmi?
Miss Nell yet?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You go ahead and start it off. Let's go.
Because she highly showed me that I don't like her after this episode. I don't like Miss Nell,
that's the auntie. The auntie, right? The auntie or the one that's the workout queen?
No, not the workout queen. The
Okay.
Fletcher wife. Fletcher's wife.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. The auntie. She called the
I
auntie,
told her
right?
she wants to be called auntie, but she older than everybody.
She couldn't even breathe on the court. Not with me shady. She couldn't breathe on the pickle court. Is that the same one?
Me neither, girl. I ain't gonna shade you for that. Me neither.
Okay.
She placates in people's face. Like when she's in front of Mel, oh, I understand. I would put his ass in jail too. But when you're in front of Martell or anybody else, I don't like that, putting your husband in jail. I just don't agree with that, putting him in jail. When the lady just explained it to you, and then in the next scene, you in front of somebody else's face, you don't understand. I don't like this lady. I don't like what she's bringing to the show, because she's just, for, I don't have a better word, a pick me. Like, just put me on TV. I'll play in everybody's face. Just put me on here. Just give me some camera time. I don't like the way Miss Nell did that, because Melody explained to you the same way she explained to Tisha and Kimmi why she did what she did. And I think any woman would do the same thing. And we need to stop giving these black men slides on, oh, we don't want to see our black men in jail. How about you check these men, gather them, get them together, and check their behavior so they don't have to go to jail? Because Melody just didn't make something up and put this man in jail. He did something to her. And he did something to the point where the courts have now convicted him. So why not focus on that instead of the fact of, I just don't believe in putting no black man in jail? Well, girl, you stay in your house and get slapped around and revenge porn and everything else. That's your
Lord. Now,
but you need to uplift them to call the police, get documentation when these men are doing them wrong. It's nothing wrong with authorities when someone has broken a law.
I agree with that.
That's what it's for.
And I want to stay here for a moment on this topic, because I've got a lot of comments over our last but it's that's probably OPP. Anyway, so I want to say about last couple of ones we talked about, this topic alone, people have different opinions about it. Now I will say this: yes, protecting black man is important, but if a black woman is feeling like she's not safe, I want to make sure that I say this, bless you, that it is important that she feels safe or her children feel safe. Lee, girl, come on now. With the revenge, with the revenge porn situation, I don't even like any of that, because the fact that you got a whole tape of them being intimate, y'all were intimate at one point in time in your life when y'all was still in love, whatever was going on, and that's for y'all, and not for the baby mama, not for the sister to say, "Oh, I watched the tape." That's extra, and then you go
to like have an extra thing in his face.
Well, I'm just saying, you gonna see. Yes, and see me a text message saying, well, "Ooh, I'm gonna post this if you don't leave me alone," but I ain't even bother you. Why are you texting me to tell me that? We don't want me to leave you alone, but why are you texting me to tell me I'm gonna post a video of us being together?
Narcissistic.
Like, to me, that is way too much.
I don't like using that word.
That's no, it's a great don't like. But anyway, that's way too much to me. I just feel like that he was so wrong on so many levels. So for Auntie to say that's okay, that's not cool. Whatever her name is, they call her whatever, Nell, whatever. I think she's wrong.
What's her name?
Period.
Nell, I think part of the issue that I have with it is, or with her is, I will say this in terms of Nell and Kimmi or whatever. I think originally when this was coming out, and at least the way they showed the earlier episodes, Martell and maybe his mother or whoever, or his, well, I don't think Martell has a team, but they were trying to frame it like, oh, Nell sent me to jail because I sent a text message. So to me, and I had said this early on, I was like, I think that sounds like BS. I'm not sure. I need to see what he's really being charged with. So to me, that's what everybody should say. You know what I'm saying? Especially people who know her. They should be like, well, she wouldn't just send him to jail over a text message. I need to hear from her before I make the comment. I don't want to send a man to jail. Or before I'm like Marceau and I make some sort of commentary on a blog or whatever, I need to check with my friend and find out what happened.
100%.
So that's where I'm like, okay, she talked out of her side of her neck. And then now that she's in Mel's face, oh, okay, I totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
You should have found out the information before you started saying how people are wrong for sending somebody to jail and you don't know all of the facts. And to me, that's why I would look at definitely at her, and certainly I think Marcel or whatever, with a side eye, because y'all didn't even find out from her. And we all have seen Martell act crazy. So we don't want to find out what all the information is before we start making these remarks. Are you
Yeah.
her friend or not?
Hold on. So speaking before you know the information. Hold on, keep my cheeks. So I knew what op mean as far as opposition, to where it came from, and everything else. But normally I usually see it as OPP. So that's why I made that statement. Just wanted to respond to the people in the comments because baby's giving a lot. Go ahead, keep my cheeks, TV. Go ahead.
I just wanted to add on to what Erica was saying about Nell and why I don't think she anybody friend. Melody and Martell sat at your house and you saw Martell push every button of Melody's, and Melody was sitting there taking it and taking it, taking it. And you saw how he pushes her and plays in that lady's face to the point where what he say, that's why I got somebody sex better than you, or whatever he said to make Melody throw that lemonade glass up beside his head. Those Fletchers saw that firsthand. So how can you sit there and say you don't understand when you had a front row seat to how this man treats this woman disrespectfully? And I just, for the life of me, I don't understand how people see what Martell does on social media, what he does on this TV show, and it seems like they all flock to this man's side before they understand Melody's side. All of them be like, I ain't agree with him going to jail. I ain't agree. All of y'all seen how nasty this man is to this woman, and I don't understand it. It must be an Alabama thing. I just don't understand it. And I ain't shading nobody from
Not an
Alabama
Alabama thing,
because
but actually,
I went to Alabama State University, but I'm just saying I don't understand how everyone is willing to give Martell grace, in the words of mine, until Melody gives them the full story. Like nobody just, I'm riding with Mel. I understand why she did. Everybody else is willing to give Martell the grace until Melody explains herself. And why does this lady have to explain herself when y'all know how he is?
so everybody's coming for her about when it was arrested. She explained that as well. She said she gave them information, and then they did what they wanted to do with it. She had no control over that. Now, I mean, I know that they are AKA some kind of celebrity to a point, but I don't think they have a celebrity status where they can say, "Hey, you wait a year before you arrest an individual." I've never heard, but I don't know. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that.
I
Go
would
ahead.
also another thing, because she kind of indicated in here what the timeline in this episode that made it a little bit more interesting is she said he sent her that original text in 2022 is what she said, and then she said she filed in 2023. Now I do recall, because I watched the video on YouTube, that one of, not even her sister, so this is a whole other person, I saw a video of one of Coleslaw's former friends or her best friend or whatever, where they Martell and Coleslaw had been talking to her about how they were going to release the footage because Martell could not release it himself because then
Wow,
it would be revenge porn. So to me, when she said, after she
that's
found
crazy.
out she saw the baby mama online and other people saying they saw the footage, that's why she decided to file and take it seriously. That does actually make sense, because I do remember seeing those videos out at that time, and it wasn't even Coleslaw. It was like one of her friends who was like, yeah, they were talking about it and they
That's
wanted me to
cool.
help do it and all this other
Right.
stuff. So at that point, it's like, okay, wait, he was for real about releasing this, and now he's now trying to put it in action, and that's why she's filing. Now, I'm not saying that like she could be lying, I guess, but it
Mhm.
does make sense with how the events played out, because I do remember at that time it was this whole thing where they were discussing it online. Like, I think that video was on YouTube, so it's like they were discussing, okay, people were falling out the woodwork saying they had seen this footage and it was going to get leaked. So to me, that is the time where, okay, he sent the text, but now he really gonna leak it.
Yeah,
So I am going to go to the police now. So to me, that did make sense.
it did 100%. When I heard her saying she broke it down, she was like, at first she blew off a lot of things that he's done, including this. But then, like you said, when she started seeing so and so, people send you videos. Girl, somebody send the tape. Somebody already da 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 whatever whatever. So for me, I'll be pissed. Well, bump it. I'm going to the magistrate. I'm gonna tell him too. Like everything she said made plenty of sense. And if somebody had a front row seat, as Kiss My Cheeks said, that's insulting. So I didn't even know that backstory. If somebody actually had a front row seat to see the behavior, the toxic behavior, to see how she was treated in a negative way, and to be in his face saying, "Oh, I don't think black men should go to jail. I don't think black men should go to jail myself, but black men also should have some kind of accountability of their behavior to understand why they're going to jail in the first place. No one's going to say, I'm going to take you to jail for no reason, even though I know they do that. But you know what I'm saying? In this situation, this is behavior that you cause for yourself as a grown man, sending your ex-wife a videotape of y'all being intimate together, and not on that sending to coleslaw and her people. Like, come on. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree. And I think part of the issue with Nell and some of the other cast members, and to me, production as a whole, is I think in the early seasons before the entire drama unfolded, Martell and Mel were that cute, they were like the Obamas of Huntsville. And that's what people wanted to believe in, right?
Obamas.
And now that he has fallen off and he's crazy, because to me, when I first saw them, they're both cute. They look good. They got good kids. They have, like they uplifted an ideal that we want to see in our community. That's what we thought. And now that's not what it is. And to me, I feel like when you're in a bad relationship and you hold on to the delusions you had when you first met that person, that's how everybody in the cast is acting. Like, oh, for so many seasons, I felt like everybody just wanted them to get back together when he had done some crazy stuff. Like, okay, you guys, yeah, that's what you thought, but this is what the real is now. So let's move forward. And I still feel like the cast is sort of, maybe they get it together this season, but every season people are sort of yearning for what they thought maybe the first season of the show. But I was like, nah, he's not that person that we thought he was, to be honest. So get over it and sort of stop. Because to me, I'm like, why they why would you take a vacation and think we all gonna be on the a couples trip together, like me and him are a couple?
That's
and
a very good insight, Erica.
We're not even cool no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But do you think that they really are trying to go back to that first year? I love how you said that, because I feel like all shows do that, Ready to Love included. Do you think that they're trying to go back to that, like to find that one that he used to be like? Because to me, it's done and done. He's a hot ass mess. I'm just watching this season.
I think now they're right.
Like Lee said, episode 4, we're done already.
Yeah.
Like Lee said, after episode 4, we're already done. What'd you say, Kim My Cheeks?
They don't like each other. Mel and Martell do not like each other. They are both forcing themselves to do this for publicity and a check. And it's hard to watch. They aren't the married couple who, okay, it didn't work out, but we doing it for the kids and we could be cordial. They don't get along. They don't like each other. And I wouldn't like his ass neither, to tell you the truth. But everybody on this show is doing this for a check, which makes it hard to watch. Like, I'm already ready to not watch it no more, because I really was only watching it for Moses, but then we said last week, once he opened his mouth, I was over him. Though the new guy looked kind of good too, so I'm gonna give him a chance.
Look, let's go ahead and let's get into the glow up. Like I said, wait a minute. Her storyline is actually interesting to hear what she's saying, even the relationship, how they're kind of going against the world. It's just the two of them. I don't know. I'm liking the two of them. What's your thoughts on that, Erica and Kim My Cheeks? And I think Lee's still doing her thizzle in the kitchen. So, Erica, what's your thoughts?
But I'm here though. I'm here.
Okay. So he had the muscle body, come up with the shine. What you think about that couple, Lee? What you think about him?
Yeah, that was sexy.
Well, them. Period. I'll say them.
I ain't got no other adjective to describe him. Now, You know, I definitely need to see what kind of conversation he got because he might be dumber than a box of rocks.
Oh.
But
I don't think so. I don't think so because he was keeping his woman out the mess. He was like, train Tisha, but when they start that, she talking about you over here and we talking about her over there, he told her don't get involved in all that. Though I feel like she about to get involved in all that.
He did. I
But,
love that. She is.
feel like her man, because I don't think that's her fiance yet, but I think her man has good sense and he seems like he could be the kind of eye candy that I want to look at. As long as he don't start with these backward ass 1950 viewpoints, I'll rock with him. But for now, I like him. He's definitely something good to look at.
Oh, Jesus.
But Kamisha, did you catch when that lady said,
can y'all
I
hear
see
me?
Martell at the gym all the
Yeah.
time because I train Destiny? I want to know why she linked those names together. Because what does Martell being at the gym
Me
and training
too.
Destiny have to do with anything?
Because
Is she
I
trying to
saw
tell
a
us-
preview or something. Look, but she, girl, you on the same page as me. I'll go wait to the end because I saw a preview when the show first started. It was showing Destiny and Martell in the gym, and I'm like, but it was a weird scene. Like, why are they showing this in a, when you do a 20-second clip of the whole season, but the way it looked, like they doing something wrong, and I'm like, what's going on here? So I don't know. Well, Erica, what's your thoughts, Mom? What you think?
Okay, so I think I agree with both of you. They've been dropping. I don't know if it's her or production or whatever, but remember there was a clip and maybe it was the season trailer or something where Martell was like, oh, he looks like me or something about Destiny's son. When Destiny was sitting up there was a scene where Destiny and Martell were together. Then Melody at the end of the scene is kind of like, I don't know what Destiny doing because she's not my friend no more. And so there's definitely been several different drops by production alluding to the Martell Destiny thing on top of what this trainer said. So I did catch it as well.
Yeah.
And two things. One, I like the trainer. I like their vibe. I like what they're bringing. The only thing I would say is, it's giving very much, I don't want to say like, because someone mentioned Drew earlier. It's giving very much like they're finding a way to drag them into the show because I don't feel like they're really friends with nobody. Like, really. You know what I mean?
Come
like,
on, plus one.
Not a plus one.
The plus one is a plus one. Like, it's giving very much that.
You know I call
But
you see the story.
that being,
the story
yeah, like the
come together.
Yeah. And because to me, I'm kind of like, the fact that you
Come
had
on,
to
friend
have
of the
lunch
show.
with Stormi to decide if you're going to train somebody else. Like,
I know, right,
and,
girl?
And even when I am with my trainer, we talk about stuff, but it would never occur to me any trainer I've ever had would be gossiping about who. Like, it doesn't even
Exactly.
So
it doesn't
that
make
part
any
don't
sense.
make sense to me.
You want this
But
money?
I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, right. Thank you. I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to do sit-ups and you talking to me about who? Like, what? Like, I'm lifting weights.
Now.
What? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to get my summer body back.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm trying to be summertime fine.
I am here for the summertime fineness. I don't really feel like they're friends with anybody.
She literally just used my words. I love that for me.
I am here for it. I agree totally because I need to get fined by summer, which is coming quickly.
Look, I'm about to order this treadmill. I'm about to order this treadmill. My birthday coming up in a month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it, but I don't feel like hopefully they'll get to know somebody and maybe they'll click. But I'm like, I don't really think they're friends with anyone. So that's the only kind of production thing I don't like. But yeah, otherwise I think they're cool.
And I don't.
Yeah, she did say that. Mel said I do not put. I'm sorry. Mel said I don't put nothing past nobody. Never say what a person won't do. So well, don't do whatever. And y'all remember that whole scene. I like that Erica brought that up because even Mel was being funny about Destiny. So kiss my cheeks, with the comment about, "Ooh, I saw them working out." Mel's comment, "That ain't my friend." And even when Kimmi was like, what did she say? She said really fast about sleep with your man or something. She said, I was like, what did she say?
She hasn't slept with your man. And I was like, I don't know what she would do or whatever. I can't say what
there
she
you go.
do.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Something's not right with that either.
So they're laying the foundation for, they got to do what they can to give Destiny a storyline. So I'm not going to hate on it.
Not the dust. Give you a little bit.
I want to be rumored to be laid up with my friend's ex-husband, and you sitting on here crying over somebody marrying your ex-boyfriend.
But Kiss My Cheeks, hold on, Kiss My Cheeks. My question to you is this: I thought, and so correct me on the history, I thought she was really Martell's friend first. Like, didn't she know them in school or college or something? I thought she was more Martell's friend than she was Mel's friend. So I think she, because I feel like there was another thing where we
Carmen.
talked about. Right, exactly, Carmen. So that's very much what I thought.
Wow.
Kiss My Cheeks. Is that true or no?
Right.
I mean, that's the vibe that he gave me. And this ain't no shade to Carmen, because we all know that I love Carmen, but that's what he gave me.
Period.
Well,
what I'm saying is, if that's their history, then I know Mel thought of her as a friend. But if you know that this person's allegiance is with Martell, then it is what it is. I'm not saying Destiny is right or wrong. I'm just saying that I really have always thought Destiny's allegiance was with Martell, and I thought that was because her friendship started with Martell. So that's what I would say about that.
Well, if that's the case, then her loyalty would. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, I'll just say her loyalty would be actually to him, and it wouldn't be. It would be a hard reach. Then they'd be close because they knew each other first. That makes sense. But you all are going to try to make a whole rumor saying that maybe or maybe not they messing around. Like, that's gonna look real trashy. Ghetto in Lee's voice. It's just gonna look real crazy.
I mean, if it's not true.
Goody said, this is Goody in the chat. Goody. Remember when Mel told Destiny the kids don't like to be with her because she is boring? I can't.
I remember that.
And as somebody that didn't watch it from season 1, I definitely remember that one. And I think, well, listen, all you need to do is just take them to Sky Zone a couple of times or something. Like, you ain't got to be the boring parent.
That's messed up. That's messed up though, to be told about a child.
Listen, you want to know the truth? You want to know the truth? Ask an old person, a drunk person, or a kid. They'll tell you the truth.
They will. Jesus Christ. That's she 100%. 100% correct. You were scared to ask an old person something because Lord Jesus, they gonna tell you the truth. It's gonna be very ugly how to respond. So I ain't finna ask you.
So
how do you look?
Ask an old person, a drunk person, or a kid. They're gonna tell you the truth. So if your kid's saying that you the boring one, find some non-boring shit for them kids to do.
And you can. That was someone was about to set up. What?
I know him, and if her point was saying I see Martell all the time because he comes to the gym, she would have said that. So why link Destiny's name into it? She's saying I see Martell all the time because he always with Destiny at the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. That's exactly what she said. That's how I took it.
Me too. I did. So
Disney, I think coming up. I wouldn't want to come back to the show with this rumor or line of story being attached to my name. It's not a good look.
Meanwhile, he's still posting Sheree on Miss Sheba Sheree on his Instagram. So now you look real stupid.
This is the thing of it. Can you imagine the conversation that Carlos King had with her? Look, I'm gonna have to come back on the show, but you got to be with something, a splash or something. You can't be just sitting back in the corner. It's gonna be some stuff you might not like it. You're gonna be having an affair with Martell, okay? That's kind of how that conversation went down.
But do you really want to be on TV that bad that you in there, you out here going to the gym or dating a nigga that's for the streets?
Get a job. It's people hiring outside of being on television. And they said Carlos ain't paying them nothing anyway. So
wow.
That's allegedly what I heard in the YouTube streets, that Carlos ain't paying them but what, $1,500 an episode. Girl, you can make that down government. Go get a job.
You can make that at Walmart. What are you talking about? That's horrible. If you're making the same amount of money as blue collar workers are doing, y'all doing something wrong.
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Love Marriage Huntsville is one of the number one franchises, and out of all the marriage franchises, Love and Marriage Huntsville is number one.
And you know what? If you only make $1,500, baby, that's a.
It's
Huh?
probably 15 after taxes.
After the Texas, oh, the ghetto, baby. That's even more ghetto work.
Well,
That ain't even a word, but it's a word in my book. It ghetto word. That's even more ghetto word because what? 15?
hit
You
my
want
cheeks, add your channel.
Oh,
$1,500? $1,500 buckaroos? And you want me to be here on this show with some married man that's out here for the streets? Get the fuck out of here.
So, Erica, do you think it went down that way? Or do you think this is just a storyline? Or what do you think?
Okay, so in terms of her and Martell, they've always been close. So I'm 50-50 on is it a storyline or have they occasionally gotten drunk and had a good time? I don't know.
Uh-oh, not occasionally. Afternoon tonight.
Exactly. But also I think Carlos did have to sit her down because to me, and maybe kiss my cheeks and Lee can weigh in and let me know, she never gave us nothing. She literally gave us nothing. She literally did a pop-up divorce on us. So I am kind of like, I had always kind of wondering, like, what did you do in here? And so definitely when they brought her back, they're like, you got to bring something. So you bring the producer who's dating your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend who you weren't married to anyway, or you with Martell, but you got to do something.
No.
I think they did sit her down and be like, you got to say something this season. You can't just be sitting on the sidelines and we
Looking
don't
crazy.
film you with nobody.
Oh,
Not in the chest saying they definitely smashed.
they definitely did. Martell's a whore.
I mean,
Oh my.
you think they would do that? I mean, you like Mel said, you can't put nothing past nobody, but I will
That's
hope
a true statement.
I will hope Destiny is not on here crying about an ex-boyfriend, but she's smashing ex-husbands.
She couldn't say anything. She couldn't say anything about Moses and Sonny, or I mean, not nothing. I'm sorry,
But she can. But she is.
No, I'm saying.
And I think the
if she
first
did,
thing she would say is
do
Mel
this.
and I weren't friends. That the same way Sonny is saying she and Destiny weren't friends. So that's why Mel had to chuckle. So we'll see.
Oh,
I hope it's not true, Destiny.
Is anybody friends? Is anybody friends on here?
twin. There ain't no twins. Where have you been?
I don't see any friendships on this show. I see a whole bunch of people that want to be on TV.
That's what I see. Say it again for the people in the back.
Wait, double wide trailer park is what I say when I want to convey more ghetto.
Oh, not the Jasmine Crockett, big body build. No, well, y'all might not know about that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Carlos pulled Dr. Heavily and bought the new wife in front of the ex.
The new what? What?
Yeah, he's talking about Moses. She's about Moses, and yeah, no, I agree. Carlos is like, if we can work on Marriage to Medicine, let's try it over here. So yeah,
I don't think it's working because I don't even have people on my TV again. But
no, I don't think it's working. I don't know why I don't know, because to me, I was like,
not working.
Sonny and Moses just gave I want to be on TV too bad, like too thirsty for television. I mean, at least the new couple is like, we're training, we're living our best lives. These people literally are like, we were behind the scenes and now we trying to fight our way to the front of the camera.
Not fight our way.
That's what
Not fighting for my life in the
Erica,
comments.
I can't stand you.
We are fighting our way to get in front of
all
the
my
camera.
life I had to fight.
To prove my love.
I got
two different movies.
Fight to prove
Color
my
Purple,
love.
5 Heartbeats. 2 different ones. Yes. I did Color Purple first.
I did have Heartbeat second.
That was cute. That was perfect. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kimachi. We over acting a fool as usual. Go ahead, Kimachi.
Sheree is fired. Do you think Carlos will get her a house and to come from over
Wait
here?
a minute.
I ain't got no job right now, and we know she like to be on TV.
Who?
Wait a minute. This is pretty good. This is good.
I will say this. I will watch Sheree before I listen to a few more bad English lines from Moses.
Not English.
First, Moses and Sonny went in. I want to grab up Sheree and let her and Martell play in our face a little bit more. So
thank you. Replace those 2 checks with 1 Sheree check, and we be doing good. Carlos,
hold on. You think Mel and Sheree battling it down with the reads? Because y'all know Sheree can read.
That's what I'm about to say. Sheree will tell you
I
for
would
the house.
get into that.
Sheree will bring you Bravo because Melody get ate up by anybody over there on Bravo.
She would.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry. I love Mel, but baby, Sheree would eat her up, baby. I'm sorry. She would.
She would eat. I don't see them going back and forth because Sheree and Martell are fake. But go ahead and give Sheree a little piece of job in Huntsville. Give us some. She'll leave. Sheree know how to carry a story along. She know how to lie on camera.
Not lie on
Not
camera.
lie. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's give a straight face and lying. I
She
really
ain't
think
made
she would do.
Because what she say? Joggers, spring, early
spring,
September.
summer,
What she say? Spring,
spring, summer jogging.
joggers.
Come on, promote your stuff on network. Come on.
You promote it somewhere.
Listen. I'm listen.
Exactly. The bone carrier. Bring them bones over here, girl. Because I do not want to see Sunny and Moses. So bring her over here for sure. I'll do it. I would make sure.
Oh my god.
Not Sunny and Cher. Gypsy. Sorry. Every time I hear her name, I think about Sunny.
Oh my
me
god.
Do you really? God. I grew up listening to all kind of music. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But anyway, yeah, I think that would be a great addition to the show. That would be so smart. Oh, I would love it. And that show would be that show would take all the housewives, all the marriage seasons. It would take it. It would take it. It would take it. Who want to see Sheree on there? Sheree with her jogging pants on, saying she about Sheree on her butt. We all be watching that mess. Come on. And probably buying her clothes too. Now, where they get the clothes or not is something else. That's another story another day. But I'm just saying.
But then again,
yeah, and it'll be perfect because Sheree stays in the gym. We can all
come on
together.
Now. Come on now.
Yeah, everybody doing everything at this gym in Huntsville.
You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying. To me, the gym wouldn't be in the spot. Come on, not the club, but the gym. They have all kind of scenes of who came out the shower, who was in there together. I saw so and so at the gym yesterday. That'll be the spot.
Who's Barty Marceau today? Like we can do it.
Everything go down at that damn gym in Huntsville. Put them cameras in the gym. Go ahead and make Sheree a trainer too, and that sounds like the show right there. The gym in Huntsville.
I'm sure somebody to send this to Carlos King. I swear to God, if I see any of this stuff on Carlos King and I don't hear no kind of credit, or if I just hear the bloggers, I'm dragging everybody. I'm just putting it out there now. Thank you so much.
I know.
I swear to give.
I wanted to put Tasha K in the captions every single time they said Martell and the blogger. I was like, I'm not she's all right. I'm not hating.
And I'm not even a Tasha K fan, but to me,
her name
that's
on
messed
there.
up.
Put her name on
I
there.
agree.
Y'all know who she is.
Why can't they say her name? I don't understand.
Exactly. Because they don't want to give bloggers credit. Is so trashy to me.
Maybe they don't want to promote her. I don't know.
But Bravo does. No, that's only on. Bravo will promote bloggers all day on their crap. Is the only network that doesn't want people to know that bloggers. If OWN did not have bloggers, OWN wouldn't be on. Let's be clear. Carlos. So I've never understood why OWN does not give the credit to them. And no. Look, when I was on Ready to Love, the little 30-second clip. Listen, get my cheese. When I was on Ready to Love for 30 seconds, my name under my name was Superfan. Baby, I am a blogger, not a super fan of Ready to Love. But all the people that was on there were bloggers, but they had Superfan under our name. Very insulting. So no, it's not just Carlos King. It's OWN. Whoever the producers under it, I don't know. They don't want to give credit to the blogger. I think it's trash. I don't want to go on a rabbit hole and get mad, but I'm just saying. Bravo does, and I'm just saying I don't get why. But go ahead, get my cheese. You said Carlos doesn't want to do it. I agree with that too.
I said he don't want nobody to have robbers than him. That's why he don't want to put Tasha K out there. It was just
he's a blogger.
I was being funny.
I agree, but he was probably mad. He didn't have no. He probably mad. He didn't do the interview because I swear, if I was to say some tea, people I talked to about interviewing, well, I got an interview with Carlos King, but I don't say nothing. But we're gonna leave that there. So what you're saying is correct, and I'll leave it. I'll tell all my tea. I'm gonna keep it to myself until I need to say it. But hold on, do my the views and opinions expressed on this panel are those of this panel and are for entertainment purposes only. Do not, and I repeat, do not try this at home. And don't whine in the comments when you don't like it. We don't care. All right, so what have we missed in this episode? What have we missed?
That's all I remember.
Have we not missed anything? Me too. I know. I was
I'm
like, did we?
trying to think.
Um,
I don't know.
I know the next episode
So
coming up. The
Mel
only thing
and
I caught it was
Nell,
when. Mm-hmm,
Mel and Kim and
mm-hmm.
Tisha and Kimmy. I'm trying to
We
think.
discussed that at length.
Stormy, and then the new couple. I think that's it, right? Stormy met with the new girl, and then we saw the new couple, and them sort of talking about their backstory, which I think will be interesting. I think the only thing we didn't really talk about
Is the
because
car scene, because it really was about. No, it wasn't. Period.
oh right. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, the car
yeah.
scene
It
with
wasn't.
Stormy about having
I didn't bring
the
it up
kid
on purpose.
again.
No shade.
Yeah, and then the only thing I was gonna say we didn't bring up was Nell discussing the whole issue with her stepdaughter going on because I didn't really follow. Like I was just like the Martell stuff. I did remember
So
from the blog.
who was the blogger from that did that, Erica? Because I didn't know who she was
I
talking
didn't
about.
know. I didn't even know about it. So
See,
that's why
see,
I was like, did anybody see that blog, girl? Like, because I didn't even know.
who
till she
is the
talked about it.
person? Who is the person she's talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. She
But
said her
now, if
stepdaughter
you
went to the blogs,
on
but
this
it's
show,
like
you would know.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Who was the interview? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't discuss it because, like, for me, yes, please, y'all get the likes up, please. Likes up, please. It is running on everybody's channel, mine, Erica's, and Elise's channel. Please make sure we get the likes up. Giving the real tea, huh? Giving the real.
Giving the real tea is a YouTuber.
oh, okay. Thank you.
That's the whole name. Giving the real tea. I know who that
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Giving the real tea had an interview.
I don't recall
Huh?
that interview. I don't recall that interview, but I really don't watch a lot of Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. So.
Me either. So I wouldn't know myself anyway. But interesting. Okay, you people in your chat are coming in saying hi to you. They're coming. They're on your chat.
What?
So okay, so the interview was done there, but because the way they talk about things as far how they say it, the blog or the blogs, you never know. When we covered the story about I forgot her name on Red to Love, when she hit that dude, I hate to say that, that's what happened, and the guy was on the car. We revealed it live on my show, but on the reunion, Red to Love was like, "Oh yeah, they talked about when she hit that man on the car in the blogs," but everybody knew what happened on my channel. Go ahead, Kimmi Cheeks TV.
Real quick, this is another reason why I don't like Nell, because she delusional. How you gonna say I wasn't a side chick? Was he married? Yes, but I ain't know. So I ain't girl. It don't matter if you knew or did not know. If he lied to you or not, you were still a side chick. That was your position. You was messing with that man while he was married, and that's period. And then now, okay, y'all been married for 20 years or whatever. But in what world can you say, was he married? Yes. Was I a side chick? No, because I didn't know he was married. He was actually working through a separation. Girl, it don't matter what kind of spin you want to put on it. If he was married, you were on the side until that the ink was signed on the dotted line. However, whatever make it good for you to sleep at night, cool. But he was married and you was on the side. Period. So Miss Nell is very, very delusional. And she's about to do a lot of stuff this season, put a lot of her business out in the street when she could have been a happy daycare owner. And I don't know why she want to do it. I don't know why.
Yeah, her business is going to be out there. That's what happens. People don't realize that when they get on TV, and especially if you're on TV and people in your real life, like, well, she lying and put on the front, what they're going to end up doing is finding any blogger they can talk to and start doing interviews and start telling them, no, she's on TV lying. This is what her real life look like. This is her real house. This is her real car, or whatever it may be. And she ain't married and he don't like her, whatever, And so you got to be very careful, reality TV, like, oh, this is my real life. This is what happened, because people are watching. Like, if I go on reality TV, they're going to say, yeah, she crazy. That's really how she is. I won't have to worry about that. I'm just saying, don't go on reality TV and not thinking somebody gonna say something from your real life. Hello. So again, we covered everything and all the things. I am working on some stuff behind the scene when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know how I do. I'm actually trying to work on something. I usually don't do anything Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I am trying a little bit. But I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I actually did some interviews this weekend with Millie from Never Ever Met, and check out the live we did with a panel yesterday. Also, Diamond and Aaron from Never Ever Met hopped on my live Friday with me and Ebby and discussed the whole hair comment gates. Okay. And Millie also gave a shout out to Erica and Ebony on my interview as well for said edges
Girl, them
comments.
Never Ever Mets. All I gotta say is never ever. Okay, like y'all need to be so grateful that we watched that show and review it. Like
Oh,
every
Jesus,
time
I'm
they say something, they need to end their comments with "thank you."
And-
I mean, I'm just saying, like Love and Marriage Huntsville, like it already has the audience. Real House, like some shows, I'm watching it to be part of a community. We are trying to help you guys get a community, and every week y'all got craziness to say about us. And we just watching what's on TV. I don't even know you. So it's just what I saw on television. But not to come hard. And I say for anybody, because I don't want people to think I don't like you. I'm just responding to what I see on TV, right? So it's nothing personal, and I'm not trying to, make anybody go to a crazy place or feel bad or whatever. So that I will say. But especially if your show only been on for 3 weeks in life, like chill out and just try to, roll in your minutes of famedom, okay? And just have a time with
minutes, because trust they'll be gone.
With that being said, this is the end of the show.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hold on. Okay. We have come together. We come together to talk about Love, Marriage in Huntsville and its shenanigans. And we are on number 4, and we are already done. Lord, help us get to episode 5 and be able to review the rest of this season and the shenanigans. Who's going to go to jail next? We don't know, Lord. We do not know if somebody else is going to reveal that they are the side chick, the coleslaw, or the cabbage. But what we do know is that here at Community Reviews, we're going to review and we're going to talk about it. And when you do not like what we say, what we're going to say collectively, we're going to say, we don't care. So at the end of the day, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe and all the things. And with that being said, this is Community Reviews. And I gotta find my ending. I can't find it. Jesus Christ. Well, y'all know what to do. Bye.
Yeah.
One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is what